Hi, I'm Jeff McFeeters. This is a brief video introducing a couple of documents I've created that give some tips and principles that I use in strategizing the saving of the MySets or custom configurations for the cameras that I use. These are Olympus OM-D E-M1 cameras, and I found that having the custom settings, the 4 different settings stored in ways that give me quick adaptation to different situations that tend to come up in my normal shooting, has been very helpful to make the cameras responsive and to keep me from having to go into the menus when I really don't have the time to do that in some situations. So I hope those are helpful to you. Some of you have experienced the wonder of digital cameras as well as the scratching your head with all the many settings that they come up with, and it's great to have those capabilities, but with those many capabilities has come some layers of complexity that can be frustrating. So I'm hoping that this will be helpful to you. In just an overview of this strategy to help you understand what these could help you do, I created a general setting that I felt was great when I'm going out and am unsure what I might come upon, to just be ready for about anything, to get into adjust settings as I would have done perhaps in the days with film with a more simple camera. And so my mode is in aperture, and my ISO settings and those kinds of things reflect that. And so you can see those in the documentation. That general setting that's adaptable to a wider range of situations, then I copy to my other, I just store it as every MySet. And so I have 4, what Olympus calls MySets, or 4 of these custom presets that are identical. However, I'm pretty sure then that my other situations are kind of a specific subset from that more general kind of experience. So I go into MySet 2, make some adjustments there for action and wildlife scenes where movement is critical, and I need to time the shutter speed critically. That becomes the priority for me, and so that's a shutter priority system configuration. I then save that MySet on top of the original, in essence, modifying it and adjusting it. I'll then go into the third MySet. Again, it's an identical copy of that first one, and I adjust it for another situation that I do a lot of, which is candids and portraits. And so that set is how I would prefer, more specifically, if I just had to jump right into that, to do those. And then the fourth set is my landscape, sunrise, sunset, HDR, bracketing, nightscapes, those kinds of things. And that's set specifically how I would like to jump right into that if I needed to. The other thing that these are great for, and why I was creating this, is so that you could see the benefit then with the Olympus of assigning all 4 of those MySets, those custom presets, to the mode dial. So for me, even though we're all familiar as photographers with shooting in aperture priority and maybe shutter priority and manual, I go past the movie mode, and then these 4 sets I assign to my presets. That's MySet 1, MySet 2, MySet 3, MySet 4. The advantage to that is oftentimes I do go out to photograph something with kind of in mind what I'm going to be coming upon. If it's an event, I'll probably be in my candid mode, or if it's a lot of fast-moving action or children running, I may be in that shutter priority action mode. But something else comes up, and I want to be able to adapt to that instantly. So I then can just simply turn the mode dial to that mode, and the camera's instantly configured that way. I can go right back to where I was, and everything returns to the way I was previously. So that's the advantage with the Olympus system of assigning, knowing what kinds of presets you would like to have, and hopefully these documents will help you figure that out for yourself. That works best for you, and your experimentation will help you refine those over time, and then assigning them to some mode dials if you need to respond more quickly than going through the menu system to do that. So I hope this is helpful. Have a great day. It's a beautiful day here in Lawrence, Kansas, so I think I'll go out and take some pictures.